You remember, for those of you, we're probably a lot of us are the same age. If you go back to us, the kids that grew up in the 70s and 80s, I was in my late teens in the early 90s. No one I know was on antidepressants. None of the kids were on any type of medication. Maybe one rare kid that had asthma. Maybe one rare kid that needed an insulin shot. But that's not the case anymore. I didn't know anyone that was on any of these different medications. But now 1 in 3 are diabetics, ADHD, personality disorders. It's the norm, especially with young boys. Teenagers right now, they can't stand still. It's like their mind is permanently overstimulated. I see it with myself, my young Ashton, who is 16. Everything that he does, there's electronics involved. Kids always walking around with headphones on their heads. And God forbid you take away their device. We'll talk about total meltdown. It's really sad to see it. Yeah, Big Sure might get it. You know, I tried to be as supportive as I could for our president for quite some time. I'm not going to go down the trail of talking negatively just because the Lord has asked me not to, but I will tell you this. I'm very suspicious about many things. I used to try to defend him just because he was what I believe is an elected leader that the Lord put in place, which could still be very much the case, but what he was put in place for, I think, is within question. Yeah, trust is gone, Carla. See, the defense world has answered a question to its own idiom by investing directly into high performance interfaces that do not require open brain surgery. DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, openly funds research into bidirectional non-surgical neural interfaces for able-bodied service members, describing potential uses that include controlling unmanned systems teams with computers doing complex missions and active cyber defense. In other words, human machine teaming that moves at the speed of thought. Go back to what I just said. DARPA has published this on their own website, but what they don't publish is the incredible size of underground labs for the Defense Department. And each one of these labs have hundreds of agents that operate direct computer control interface. Literally, they are hardwired, mind with computer and AI and quantum system, and it's tapped into all of our surveillance, all of our defense, and it moves at the speed of thought. If you look into what Peter Thiel is doing with the company I just named, it would make you not want to own anything with Wi-Fi once you realize what exactly they're doing, because everything that is electronic that has a Wi-Fi signal is designed to work together in a giant spider web to always be collecting data on you, building a profile on you. They have gathered such a profile thick data collect that they can anticipate what you're going to do next. They can anticipate when you're going to go to the bathroom, how you would react at any circumstances, what you would do if XYZ happened, what you would do if XYQP happened. I wonder why they need to know these things. Makes you wonder, huh? Why would they need to know exactly how you're going to act and respond? I can give you the answer. I'm sure you guys know that too. Because here's the bigger picture. In the not too distant future, I'm guessing within probably the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to have to swear allegiance to something or you won't be able to buy or sell. And those who refuse this allegiance, they will be hunted. Meanwhile, over the next 2 or 3 years before this system is greenlit, they're going to build profiles on everybody. And what I'm getting at is we really need to take steps starting like today. Everybody should have VPNs on their devices. I'm not even sure if that's good enough, but I run a double stack VPN on my phone. I've disconnected pretty much everything in my house that has internet control except for what I need in this room. I don't even know if that's good enough. What I'm saying is we need to make an effort to stop feeding the breadcrumbs to the algorithms. And I'm serious. Now, I used to make fun of my dad about this. Now I totally get it. A decade ago, he said to me, "One day you'll understand." And I laughed at him. I used to mock him. What a fool I was. What a fool. But he said, "One day you'll understand." Guys, there is a